Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
We will look at the points table very briefly because people are screaming, what is this breaking news? Why aren't you telling us about it? We don't want to know about the points table. Just a quick, all right, never mind the points table. This is how we roll right here. Joy, you had your first reaction. You had your hands in your air. I didn't see what Lisa was doing there. Ravindra Jadeja had the captaincy. He's handed it right back to MSD. What do you make of this?
I just think, to be honest with you, I think what would have happened is he would have just put up his hand and said, I don't want to captain. I've done it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to stand in the field for at least 6 more matches, standing in the middle of the field and making decisions. There's too much pressure on me. We're losing too many things. You've just put this on me. I put my hand up because I thought I could do it. I can't. I don't want to do it. So I think whatever we're hearing, I think the words are probably accurate, as in Jadeja hands over captaincy. I do not think he's being replaced. I do not think he'll ever be in a situation where Dhoni would have given him a chance and say, okay, no, you haven't done well enough, or CSK would have given him a chance and said, get it back. I think he's just thrown his hands up and said, I can't do this. And I think I'm good with that. That's an honest admission that, there's somebody better than me running this team. The franchise needs a more stable guy as captain at this point in time. Let me give it to the guy who's won 4 titles for us over so many years. Let me give it to one of the masters of this tournament. And he's done it. And I think in some ways, given that this season is almost lost, I think it's good for them. Because again, the Chennai fans have something to cheer about, something to look at. Say, okay, now our guy is back. What's going to happen? And let's see.
I can give you the official statement here, and we've talked about it a lot on Cricbuzz Live when it happened, not trying to cast aspersions on Ravindra Jadeja, but we were lamenting the fact that we lost Jadeja, the player, the guy who would make his runs and celebrate with his bat and the sword. It wasn't happening. And this is the official statement. Ravindra Jadeja has decided to relinquish captaincy to focus and concentrate more on his game, and has requested MS Dhoni to lead CSK. MS Dhoni in turn has accepted to lead CSK in the larger interest and to allow Jadeja to focus on his game. Official release from the Chennai Super Kings. Lisa, your take?
I think it's brave. You often see when leaders are given the job, they wanted it, yep, and there comes all the accolades when you become skipper, but when you're starting to find that you're in a hole and you don't want to dig it any deeper, it takes a brave cricketer, regardless of who you are, to put your hand up and say, look, I just don't think it's right for me. The only other player I can think in IPL, and Joy, maybe you can correct me, but Gautam Gambhir, when he went to Delhi, didn't he wasn't performing well, and then decided, he even handed back his money, didn't he? And said, so I mean, for players of that experience, of that ilk, to kind of recognize it takes a strong person to be able to do that. I think it's the best decision. You're right. We want to see the player back with everything that he brings to batting, bowling and fielding, but you just felt for him when he was out there in the middle and things weren't going right. And sometimes management gets it wrong, and sometimes players think they could do the job and they realize it's a lot harder than what they initially thought. So credit goes to Ravindra Jadeja and also to the management team and Mahendra Singh Dhoni as well.